Kimberly. How was your day at work?
Hi, my day was pretty bad. We have little to no organizational structure when it comes to the use of social media, and I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do?
So in my social media class currently, we're reading a book called Socialonomics. So in chapter 18, it was called Social Organizational Structure. And an individual named Jeremiah, he underwent in-depth research on this topic, and he eventually came up with 5 of his own original models for future advice for any type of director, etc. in a company to help them with the social media usage. So his first model was called the distributed model. Now this model is usually a model of success for newer companies that are going in the market, just to get that unified feel in the environment at the workplace and get everyone's opinion, and everyone's allowed to express themselves. So as you can see in this diagram, I drew really fast, you can see that all the departments, whether it's HR, whether it's marketing, they're all networking efficiently and using social media the same. However, with this, you have to be a little careful because it can get a little unorganized because there's not really a structure, and usually companies move on to other and better models. Okay. The second model is the centralized model, and this one is great because it has one central department that controls all the others. So basically they're looking for that one central market to communicate and get the responses from them. However, it may take a long period of time to wait for that response from that one, since there's only one working for all of them. So they have to be careful of that, and also it can be a little bit biasy, and having those one-sided opinions all the times may cause confrontation.
Okay.
Third, we have the holistic model, which is one of my favorites because every employee is allowed to be socially enabled in the workplace. This mode can make the workforce more united and diverse overall because everyone's expressing themselves and using social media at the same extent. However, you need to establish a foundation of trust for this model to be successful. Otherwise, it's going to become a huge chaotic mess, to be honest. Fourth, we have the dandelion model, which is often used in big multinational companies. So in this model, companies basically work within other companies under a common brand. So this is great because it allows people freedom to run social media as they desire, and there are different difficulties with this one. You really need to establish a strong internal communication, or else competition can arise between the different departments.
Okay.
And lastly, we have the coordinated model, which is a cross-functional team who helps various different units within the organization, as you can see. And it can be very successful with training, communication, and other aspects within the company. However, you need to be careful because this can become pretty pricey with different buy-ins from other companies. So Kimberly, what model do you favor?
You know what, Caitlin? I really like the holistic model. I think, everyone just being involved and everyone just, using social media would be a good way for us to just have that structure in our company. Would you just be able to just go more in depth about the holistic model?
Sure. So Kimberly, I'm very happy that you chose the holistic model because that is also my personal favorite. So basically, the holistic model is great if you want to get everyone's side when it comes to social media usage. It becomes very unified, and it makes your environment very diverse because everyone has different outlooks and opinions, especially for social media. Now, in order to achieve this model, you really need to come up with a formula for success to initiate training for every individual. Otherwise, it can become chaotic, like I said earlier. But I'm very happy you chose that, and I feel like for your particular company that this one would work best. And then maybe as your company grows, you can maybe steer towards the coordinated model, which has one central one that works with other departments individually to get that better structure. But thank you for your time, and I hope I helped you out.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. I've learned a lot about the models, like the distributed, centralized, holistic. I think they're pretty interesting, and I would definitely, teach my workers in my company about the structures, and maybe we can use some of these models and hopefully progress later in the future. Thanks for your help.